This is DJNN.
DJNN.
DJ News Network here.
With DJNN.
DJNN. From DJNN.
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 I'm Sid. And I'm Jake. Welcome to NAMM 2011.
I'm Deborah Coltoon from DJNN, and I'm standing at NAMM 2011 with Steve at Ultimate Sport. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I am great, thank you. Now we're standing with the subwoofer holder, and I think it's amazing. So give me a little information about this project that you have going.
All right, since it can't speak for itself, I'll tell you about it. It's the world's first combination stand and cart. And the idea is there's a lot of DJs, there's a lot of people doing mid to large type venues that need a subwoofer, and this is their speaker configuration. So with this, they're able to semi-permanently mount any size subwoofer and satellite on this. And when it's time to take it out of the truck, it's going to look something like this, and they're going to lean it back and go. And then when they get to the stage area, they're going to take it up again. This telescopes out, and this little joint here is actually air assisted, meaning if your satellite speaker weighs 50 pounds or less, literally you loosen it up and it'll go up by itself. This one weighs a little bit more, but with just a couple fingers, the air that's inside is lifting this up.
So basically anybody can do this. I mean, so, you know, to move your own equipment, as difficult as it is. Now, the wheels on this also, you told me that they have ball bearings.
Right.
So.
And no air inside, so there can't be any flat tires. And there is like a little ball bearing in there, just same kind of thing you find in a skateboard or your rollerblades. So when there's a load on this, it's still very smooth. Any size fits here, which is really nice, and this whole thing is going to end up weighing somewhere around 200 pounds, but the idea is you're never going to have to put it back together and take it apart.
That's fantastic. Just the fact that this makes it so easy, it looks like it's simple to use, you know, so that to me is amazing. So what a great product. Thank you so much, Steve. Nice to meet you.
Well, we moved over to the Mackie booth, I should say Mackie room, this huge room they have upstairs here at NAMM 2011. And I'm talking with Greg about the new Thump series from Mackie. What do we have here, Greg?
This is our brand new TH-12A. It's a 12-inch two-way portable powered loudspeaker, and it's actually the little brother to our #1 selling Thump TH-15A right here. Now, this model shares the same power processing as its big brother, and that means 400 watts of peak system power, 300 watts to the 12-inch woofer, another 100 watts to the 1-inch compression driver. Obviously the 12-inch version is a bit more portable than this guy here. In fact, it measures under 2 feet tall and is just 25 pounds, so it's really easy to get it in and out of the gig. In terms of processing, it's got Mackie's legendary active processing elements, which means it's got a precision two-way crossover, it's got transducer time alignment, and it's got loads of protection elements in there just to make sure that your investment is secure. I'm going to flip it around the back. You've got in and out on XLR here. If you just need to do a quick announcement, you can plug a mic straight into this, and the level control has plenty of gain on it to get a microphone feeding back if you need to. Most people aren't going to do it that way, but yeah, lots of gain on there. So you go all the way off to wide open, lots of gain there. Another nice feature is the through here. If you need to expand your coverage, you can daisy chain multiple units. And another nice add on the back is the Contour EQ. This is a 3-band sweepable mid EQ. Allows you to do lots of things. If you get into a room that has like a weird buildup of a particular frequency, you can hone in on that with the sweepable mid-range EQ and notch it out. If you need a little more oomph from the speaker, you can turn up the bass. If you want a little more sizzle, turn up the high. If you're not going to use it, it's got an on-off switch. So lots of flexibility.
Now, someone said that this looks a lot like, is it the Tapco, or is this kind of like, is that part of your company too?
Well, the Tapco range, this model was actually a Tapco model to begin with, and we moved it over into the Mackie range at the beginning of last year. And it was a really smart move on our part, because that's really when it took off. The Mackie name just really has a strong foothold in the market, and we just saw our sales of this model just going through the roof. Like I said, it's become the #1 model at its price point, and we fully expect similar performance out of our brand new TH-12A. Now this one, it is a thumb. Both of these are thumbs, and what that means is you get really nice low frequency extension, much more so than any other product at this price point. Doesn't mean you have a lump of bass that sounds unnatural. It just means it's smooth and deeper than anything else in the class. This model in particular is voiced for mid-range vocals and acoustic instruments. It really makes those kinds of things shine. So if you're portable, really low volume, like wedding DJ, not going to crank it all that much, this might be a great model for you. If you really need a little bit extra thump, we've got this 15-inch model here that takes it really deep for you. So these are both, this one's available now. This one will be available very shortly here by the end of Q1. We'll have them all over the world in plenty of quantities for anybody to get them. US MSRP is $389, and it'll street for about $299. And the 15-inch model goes for $349.
Thank you very much, Greg. Thank you.
Now we're still at NAMM 2011, and I'm standing at the Odessey booth with Dave Lopez. How are you?
Very good. Thank you, guys. Welcome to Winter NAMM 2011 here at Anaheim.
Thank you for having us here.
Absolutely. You're always welcome. Brand new for 2011, Odessey Flight Effects LED backlit cases. As you can see them going off in different colors. It's specifically made for flash. Every DJ wants to be noticed, and we decided to come out with a lighted case to make the DJs more noticeable at a gig.
They're beautiful, and I love how they're just lighting up in different colors. This is really noticeable. I know you guys have some other products here that are very innovative. Will you show me around? And I'd like to see some of them today.
Absolutely. Well, let's go check them out.
Thank you. Now, Dave is taking me over here to the other side of the booth where we have covers that cover up all the cables for the traveling DJ. And give me a little information about these black and white covers.
Yeah, these covers were specifically designed for the DJ to cover up their cable draped underneath their coffin and just to dress up their setup nicer.
It really does look classy, and I know that if I were to have a DJ at one of my parties, I'd want to have this.
Oh, most definitely. It makes your setup look so much cleaner, and it just makes it look like a more, classier look.
It's sophisticated.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. So these covers come in black and white. They look like this, and they carry them right here at Odessey. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I tell you what, there's all sorts of great items here at the NAMM 2011 show. American Audio is always coming out with new innovative products. Now we're seeing controllers and controllers for software, MIDI controllers everywhere at this show. And I tell you what, Tom has got a MIDI controller he wants to show us. It's quite innovative and pretty cool.
Hi, how are you, Sid? What we're showing is actually an evolution of what we started last year. Last year at American Audio, we introduced the VMS4, which was the first real 4-deck scratching controller on the market. Took the market by storm. Now we're raising it to the next level with the VMS4 Tractor Edition. So the main difference is it'll include a new version of Tractor that has 4 decks, it has 6 effects on it, and then we've updated the look of the controller and the labeling to coincide with the new software. And we're really excited. We found through our research that about half the VMS4 owners out there were using it with Tractor. Now a way they can buy it with Tractor in the box and have a little simpler solution and mix 4 decks right out of the box. So we're very excited about it.
That's very cool. So let's look at the layout here. As we can see, it's just like the VMS, regular VMS4, but it's all laid out and labeled for Tractor.
The labeling on the knobs coincides with the new software, and the mapping's all been redone. Everything coincides with the new Tractor 4-deck software.